the cosmos of your mind. Learning is an adventure. It's a journey that takes you through the vast expanse of knowledge, much like an astronaut exploring the infinite reaches of space. Every new piece of information is a star, every concept a planet waiting to be discovered. It's about exploring the vast universe of knowledge. Just as the cosmos is filled with countless stars and galaxies, the realm of learning is brimming with endless possibilities and opportunities for discovery. Each new topic you delve into is like peering through a telescope, revealing new wonders and expanding your horizons. Like any good explorer, you need a map. This map guides you through the unknown, helping you navigate the complex terrain of information and ideas. Without it, you might feel lost or overwhelmed by the sheer volume of what there is to learn. Think of the 6 levels of thinking as your guide. These levels, from basic memorization to higher order thinking, provide a structured path for your intellectual journey. They help you organize your thoughts, make connections, and deepen your understanding. These levels help you move from basic memorization to creating your own understanding. At the foundational level, you start by remembering facts and details. As you progress, you begin to understand and apply this knowledge, analyze and evaluate information, and finally, create new ideas and solutions. This journey isn't just about collecting facts, it's about transforming those facts into meaningful insights. It's about seeing the bigger picture and understanding how different pieces of information fit together. It's about critical thinking and problem solving. It's about using those facts to build something new. Imagine you're an astronaut. You don't just memorize the names of the stars. You use that knowledge to navigate through space, to build spacecraft, and to explore new frontiers. You can memorize the names of all the stars, but wouldn't it be more exciting to understand how they form, to learn about the processes that create these celestial bodies and the forces that shape them? But wouldn't it be more exciting to understand how they form, to delve into the mysteries of stellar formation, to study the life cycles of stars and to uncover the secrets of the universe, or how to navigate through them, to learn the skills and techniques needed to pilot a spacecraft, to chart a course through the stars and to explore the unknown? That's the power of higher level thinking. It's about going beyond the surface, asking deeper questions and seeking to understand the underlying principles and concepts. It's about being curious, creative, and innovative. It's about pushing the boundaries of what you know and discovering new possibilities. Level 1 is that first step. It's about memorizing the basics. This might be multiplication tables or important dates. Think of it like gathering the building blocks for a grand structure. This level is important, but it's just the beginning. Imagine trying to build a spaceship with just bricks and no blueprint. You need more.
Every journey begins with a single step.
Comprehension is level 2. It's a crucial step in the learning process. This is where you start to connect the dots, where individual pieces of information begin to form a coherent picture. You're not just memorizing facts, instead, you're delving deeper into the material. You're understanding what they mean, how they interrelate, and why they matter. It's like looking at a map and understanding where places are in relation to each other. You see the bigger picture. Think about learning a new language. You start with vocabulary, the basic building blocks, but the real magic happens when you can form sentences, when you can communicate ideas and thoughts. You begin to understand the structure and the grammar. That's comprehension. It's the ability to see how different elements come together to form a meaningful whole. At this level, you're not just a passive recipient of information. You're actively engaging with the content. You ask questions, seek clarifications, and make connections to prior knowledge. This active engagement helps solidify your understanding and makes the learning experience more meaningful. It's about seeing the relevance of what you're learning and how it applies to real-world situations. When you understand the map, you can navigate through the information with confidence and purpose. You can see the connections, understand the relationships, and appreciate the broader context. This level of comprehension is essential for deeper learning and long-term retention.
Level 2. Understanding the map. It's about making sense of the information and seeing how it all fits together.
Level 3 is application. You've got your tools, now it's time to build. You take what you've learned and use it to solve problems. Think about baking a cake. You follow a recipe, comprehension, but you also adjust the oven temperature or ingredients based on your experience. That's application. You're not just following instructions, you're using knowledge in a practical way.
Level 3. Using the tools.
Level 4 is analysis.
Now you're taking a closer look. You break down information into smaller parts. You look for patterns and relationships.
Think of a detective solving a mystery. They analyze clues to understand what happened. They look for connections and inconsistencies.
That's the power of analysis. It's about going deeper. Level 5 is evaluation. This is where you become the judge. You're not just accepting information at face value. You're questioning it. Is it reliable? Is it biased? You weigh the evidence and form your own conclusions.
Imagine reading different news articles about the same event. Each article presents a different perspective. Evaluation helps you decide which perspectives are credible and why. You develop critical thinking skills.
Level 6 is creation. This is the highest level of thinking. You take everything you've learned and create something new. This could be a new invention, a piece of art, or a new theory.
Think of composing music. You use your knowledge of musical theory, you apply techniques, you analyze different musical styles, and then you create something beautiful and original.
You might be wondering, how do I reach these higher levels? It's a question many students ask themselves as they navigate through their educational journey. The path to higher levels of understanding and mastery isn't always clear, but it is achievable with the right mindset and strategies. The key is to be curious. Don't be afraid to ask why and how. Curiosity is the driving force behind all learning. When you encounter new information, let your curiosity guide you. Ask questions that delve deeper into the subject matter. Why does this happen? How does this work? What are the implications? Don't just accept information passively, engage with it. Challenge it. When you actively engage with the material, you start to see connections and patterns that weren't obvious at first. Discussing and debating with peers can also open up new perspectives and insights. It's through this active engagement that true understanding begins to take root.
Start by connecting what you're learning to your own life. How can you use this information? Think about real-world applications. When you see the relevance of what you're learning, it becomes more meaningful and easier to remember. For instance, if you're studying a scientific concept, consider how it applies to everyday phenomena you observe.
Can you think of a different way to solve a problem? Innovation often comes from looking at problems from a new angle. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Sometimes, the most effective solutions are the ones that challenge conventional thinking. Practice brainstorming multiple solutions and evaluating their potential effectiveness.
The more you practice, the easier it becomes to think critically and creatively. Critical thinking and creativity are skills that can be developed over time. The more you engage in these practices, the more natural they become. Work with others, seek feedback, and continuously refine your approach. Remember, every expert was once a beginner who kept pushing their limits.
The 6 levels of thinking are your roadmap to academic success. They help you move beyond memorization to deep understanding. Remember, learning isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Embrace the challenge, ask questions, be curious. The universe of knowledge is vast and awe-inspiring. With the 6 levels of thinking as your guide, you're ready to explore its infinite possibilities.